I want to go ahead and try to do a little reading. And to do that, I actually need to go ahead and to be able to see the other screen. And so I'm going to go ahead and switch that over. And perhaps I'll be able to go ahead and read this new little poem. How many of you guys have seen the poems that I've done and actually read them? Anybody? So, for the most part, my stuff doesn't get a lot of exposure, and I understand why. But we're going to go ahead and do a little reading today. This is a new poem I just wrote, rather than an old one. It's actually written for a little video I just did. If you haven't seen it, the video is actually about some of the stairwells. One in particular. This was done with a 12 by 12 pole that was posts, and then we inserted the steps into the posts so they cantilevered out. The other one is in Temple Tantra. It's actually using a fire truck ladder. So what we're going to try to do now is to slow my pace down instead of my normal Michigander chant, and see if I can read at a slower pace. I'm going to have to. What we have here, okay? Now, as you may see, I have this up on the screen. I suggest you go read it. It'd probably be better than what I'm about to do, but we're going to give it a shot. I have created houses. I have created homes. I've created rehabbed homes and sold for more than they should. I've sold entire neighborhoods, restored them, chased off the Crypts and even Bloods. I've spent my life to learn of ways to save the past, to then replace the future that would have been with one that I like to pretend God sent for me to do, so I could show the many ways this could yet go. Please consider, if you will, the path to solve the social ills, the way to put you in a home, to house the families, create more than poems. This is about how you take the dreams at night, then go out and make a future with the eyes you take along to share the ride. Thrive and grow your tribe now. The motivation has set in. Leave the city to homestead soon so you can grow your food and loons like you see that I have here now in a land that had nothing when I started. There's a video there. Please do watch. This nature all around where once an industrial waste dump did exist, we can work to change the past and make the future quite the blast. Help me show what we can do, all the eyes that share and show examples of what I'm sure you'll know is a path to freedom you can sow. Seeds of passion and ideas hidden in my videos and millions of words that you can read with pictures of the proof to see. Join me now when this is done. I will create more for the fun, to finally be shared by one and all, to solve the problems I foresaw. This is Brad W. Cattell. And part of this is so important as we go along, because ultimately, this is about having gratitude. Gratitude for the dreams that I've had, but more for what I've found instead of fear and failure. I've used trash to find success and paid so little. In fact, much less than others who might have bought from me. Many things I got for free. Thank you all. Thanks to God again. And like every night, I give thanks. When you fall asleep to dream, thankful. More up in your bed, hopefully hung from the ceiling on ropes like mine, not on the floor, and wake up to create ever more. See, most people don't understand. You've only got one chance. Temple Tantra, I built for myself, after my love story left. I thought she was my love story when it started. It turned out she was all fake. But afterwards, I created Temple Tantra. It came to life and flew into the space I've lived in for 10 years. Nice and quiet, no AC electric in the back. No, it's just a nice, simple place. Cools itself. Temple Tantra flew into this place, this little space, landed in my heart, and more, my dreams materialized. Know that when you dream at night, dream on into fresh daylight and manifest through realizing a future that includes amazing. Be amazing. Do amazing things. Form your daydreams into matter from the salvage that you gather to create. Truly, you realize, yes, you make reality, you materialize reality as you come to symbolize the example that you will become. Please become. Become. Now's your chance. I pray and I ask. Vesper Casa, that means house of dreams. It ended up in Cachula. That's not spelled right. Dream house. I want you to know you can make these things. That's why I made them, so that you would go out and do this. Do better. Do greater. So as I end this little story, this little tale, thank you, Keith. I see somebody got to watch it while it was live. Please, somebody want to make a song? I've got songs that need to be made. My son left us one. You'll be able to hear it. Indeed, many of these things anybody could listen to, but will they? That's the question, isn't it? So, please, this is a long version. I'll make a shorter version later. But this is for you guys. So much. So much you can be. So much you can create. All this. You can make it out of dreams. You go up there night. Use it. Listen to yourself. Talk. Take a moment to visualize from the ground all the way up through the house, up the ladder, into your bed. Dream. Don't stop and think about it. Make those dreams real. Gather all those things. It looks like trash. Turn it into your future. I speak from experience. I've eaten out of dumpsters. I've been poor, broken. Rebuild yourself. No, you can salvage your life. Please, don't wait till the show's over. Be a part. You'll feel so much greater, so much happier. You create a house like this for somebody out of trash. They have a home for life. You create it well enough. Others also have a home for life. Please share that thought. Share what you can do. This is just one of many. There's so much more. How do you get that out there? I don't know. I've been shadow banned. I've been censored. I've never been monetized to get me demonetized. Um, I've had exactly the same number of followers on Facebook, exactly the same number of likes for 12 years. My numbers don't change. My exposure is limited. How do we get this word to you guys? How do we get you to share and spread this concept of we, all the eyes together, join together, make this possible? Around the world, we, all of us, could form unity, a world union of beings that care. Save the past. Don't trash the present. Use foresight. Let's go out and do something. Don't just bitch, whine, moan, groan, complain, sit on the couch. Now's our time. These are just images to get you to do something. Poems to inspire you, to motivate you, because I can't do it all. I'm nearing 70 years old. No heirs. It's up to you. What are you going to do? I'm stunned and amazed. The opportunity to create a future at your fingertips and nobody does it. Why? I don't know. But I'm sure I'm getting on to the limits of the attention spans of human beings in this day and age. So I'm going to go ahead and end these. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is unusual. Most people don't do this sort of thing. And I understand why. Because inevitably, you're going to get slammed. Never let a good deed go unpunished. That's what I heard as a child. Dad said, if you ever had $1 million, you'd never be able to spend it all. That was in 1963. That's when Kennedy was alive. Remember him? John F. Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy. Dreams. Was it just a story? Nah. Camelot was a dream. A lot of us came here to help make it happen. White hats. Look, guys. It doesn't do any good to have leaders. It doesn't do any good to have ideas. Words, the weapons of history. It doesn't do any good at all if nobody looks at it. Nobody sees it. So, please share. Bye, guys.